Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Zips will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will go to work first. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Polk. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Vick. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Akron's offense will have its first possession of the game. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he's able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Zips will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Unloads quickly. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Carney. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed behind the line. It's Newell. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll go right back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Buys a little extra time. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that 1st quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Sends it back in motion. Looking for room, it's Gee. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Zips line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. trying to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Got the quick completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's going for the big play. Snags it inside the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Carney. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So now on comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. His drive will open from the 15. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Zips send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Wide open downfield. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Here's the handoff. Running to Green. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Demon Deacons looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll go with a direct snap. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. There's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Zips have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adams. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He'll sneak it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Got it behind the line. It's Curry. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now facing a 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Carney. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And the Demon Deacons need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
This guy is so comfortable in zone coverage. They're playing cover 2, and he's just back there roaming around in the middle of the field. He's so confident in his speed to break on the ball. As soon as he saw where the QB was trying to go with it, he put his heel in the ground, accelerated, and made the pick.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. He'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. Breaks into the open. The offense will quickly use the timeout. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Hauls it in. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Oh, better look out. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Goodwin. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Got his man downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
On the play. First down for the offense.
Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Goodwin. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. And they got to the line expeditiously. Spiked it and stopped the clock. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they've taken the lead.
6,
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10, here he comes. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And yes, football is a game of inches. Consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snags it down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. The least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
And the Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running back searching for a hole. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Zips will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. Just needs a crack to get a return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hernandez. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Demon Deacons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it! And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Demon Deacons! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point gives them a 10-6 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up by 24 over Western Michigan. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Under fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Newell. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you could see it there, and you could see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
The Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Bringing the heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. A strike downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. The Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Mays. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Catch in the middle. It's Hernandez. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Vick. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it, using the quick game. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Wake! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Attempt to try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Akron, 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, they're after him. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Zips can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give out of the gun. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Zips back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Zips can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Oh, what a move. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rush is on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking to scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big ones.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
When you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, the defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man, I got the quarterback taken care of, you can tell. Had the running back taken care of too, nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll run it on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
The Zips racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 2nd down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And the Zips are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Zips will line it up on 1st and 10.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Goodwin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw again. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They're throwing for it on fourth down. That one comes out hot down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Grabbed behind the line. It's Vick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On the run, it's Carney. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Kick is in the air. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them back up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Adams. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to run for it. And the Zips will move the sticks. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Newell. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. A fresh set of downs after that fourth down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve. Going to take a shot. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker. It's Goodwin. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that's a first down.
Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got it. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Zips in the hurry up. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's caught. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Near the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, Akron.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you...